So, in show preparation today, sitting here and thinking about how I was going to get the cards from the Archangel deck to do the reading today, and I did a little bit different. A little bit different way this time, but I was following my heart. I was following the guidance of spirit, if you will. And so what we've came up with today is this. So I hope that this is something that really touches you and inspires you today. The first card that was drawn is Passion. And this is from Archangel Haniel. And Haniel says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Well, there's so the angels, they can they can be a little sarcastic sometimes, but then they end up being serious as well. And this is, in my view, Haniel kind of being sarcastic but serious, so seriously sarcastic, in saying to trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And yet here we are in America anyways, people are without jobs, or they're this or they're that or whatever. But I kind of find it a little it kind of makes me chuckle a little bit. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that you have this talking about following the renewed passion and career, and it's like, oh gosh, what? But I actually want to go ahead and play off of that, and I'm being led to, because here's the realness of it, okay? So how many people were really down on themselves about their work, their job, their career, their whatever, before any of this started? But now we're in a spot where a lot of people don't. The jobs are just, they're not. And it's not that they're gone and that they're going to be gone forever. It feels like that, they might be. It may come down to that at a point in time, sometime in the future, but I don't believe that it will. No, don't hear me out whenever I say this. I'm not saying that it's going to happen where we don't have these jobs that we had before. We will. It's just going to take time. But how many people are going to be even more grateful for their job? Or people that weren't grateful for their job in the first place, finding renewed passion for a job that they had before. Or maybe is somebody that used to work in health field, stopped working in the health field, and went to work somewhere else. That place has stopped and now has picked back up into the health field, and now are finding renewed passion in their career. Also, the thought of the renewed passion in our love life. You know, I think many of us take our relationships very for granted. And though right now we kind of had the time to grant that thought and see that necessity of our relationships, we could be getting to a point now where we're starting to take them for granted again, because we've been around these people for this time. And so it's one of these things that, okay, it's been a good thing to be able to spend time with family, but is it getting to be too much of a good thing where we're starting to take for granted again? And we've lost that passion again for our love life. So both of those take us to the next card, which is take back your power. And this is Archangel Raziel, who says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So, I'm talking about power, God-given power, and then talking about that passion, okay? Renewing that renewed passion of driving our self to this, to be the person that we should be in career and in relationships, not only with our romantic partners, but family and human to human. We feel this sense of urgency coming and just seeming to take a lot of control over our life. And not our own control, but us losing our control. And we've had to become okay with things. And we don't like that. Becoming okay with losing control is the last thing that we really want to do. So we come to a crossroads where we have to make a decision of we are either going to continue to let ourselves lose control, or we take back our power. And this taking back power ultimately gives us the thought to be able to move forward and bring positive feelings for our higher self. What is it? At the end of the day, we really are trying to better our higher self. But it takes practice. So how do we come to a place of taking back control? And I believe that this next card really helps in bringing that out. Brandon Smiley, yes, you can have a reading. You'll be second in line. The last card for the collective and the archangel message is clairvoyance. This is Raziel again. And Raziel saying, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. What areas in your life have you lost control of that you no longer see heavenly love? Is looking for heavenly love a part of your spiritual journey? Because it's all about the spiritual journey. If you don't have the spiritual journey down, the physical journey makes it all the harder. So what can we do to awaken our spiritual sight so we can see fully and clearly heavenly love? My advice here is a loving kindness meditation. I remember my first experience with loving kindness. I was not fully prepared. The first experience of loving kindness meditation. But I needed it. It's helped me move on. But what loving kindness meditation does for you is it helps you to visualize these people, certain people in your life that you love or that you're just kind of meh about, or that you have some strong deep-seated feelings for. And it allows you to look at those people in your mind's eye and wrap them in heavenly light, in a loving light. When we do that, and I say it was my first time doing it. I mean, it took me a couple of times doing it before it really hit me. But when we do that, we are changing our mind. And training our spirit to reactivate. So let's take back our power. So that we can trust and follow our renewed passion in our love life and career. And doing that through heavenly love. Thank you.